Radio. Thank you for joining the conversation line. This is Radio, Mission Administrator Sylvester, the great Akwesibe Queen, the great Sylvester Akwesibe Queen, led mission MMS TV, Sky Slide TV. I'm probably supposed to telling you every other thing that you need on Spirit Holy Virgin's Heavens and Sunday January Holy Angels and January Sunday Holy Angels. All these things are connected with my signatures, having also Praise Him Live and many other studio work of the account heavenly from this every dimension I show you live. What are we purpose and what are we supposed to do right now? We just checked in Vodafone office, Junction Mall, and here we just got here about 30 minutes ago, counting the time hourly. We want to say, we are able to say, when life is given, you have to have glory, which we say glowing and growing, to fly or shoot and land at the right place the Lord predestined. Now we are at Fair Junction of the greatest connections and on the Accra Tema Road, where at the cutting of this point we have Fair Junction, a road from Fair Junction leading to where you say onto the spaceship lands. Roundabout Century Fertilizer Road continues to Fire Service Link, all this and to the Tubular Road. This is what we're probably talking about. We are at this Fair Junction where we also made the food ready. Food is ready. Food is ready. Under this, we tell you mango is shooting berries. Very much I want to say that. I see that with XLE. Now the reflection is on RAV4. So that we tell the radio, audio, virgin table broadcast as I show you the video of it. Now we're going to take a very trip right from here to where we got a new DVLA office, and it's a multi-purpose, multi-function. Now what's happening? What I don't bring on my shot or my screen, you can say somebody communicating that to you through any other means. Even if it has to be my phone number, you tell them, I don't speak this kind of language. I deal with people for whatsoever it is. That may be wrong, we deal with. I don't think I've ever left my office for somebody else to rule. Even if they say I have given to them, I would have given them a word. If I even hand to them any of my signatures, it will be my mission they carry out, not their own mission. And my mission is this, doing just what is absolutely reserved. And what is reserved is not known until we touch on it, until the Lord created it. Now, get to the DVLA right now because I want us to know where you get to Fair Junction. At this very story structure right there, as you can see, it's like a pillar. That is what Fair Junction. Fair Junction, that comes to what? A connection of this very path that goes to what? Umbrella Junction, where we have Ford Junction, where we have police post, where we have the post. You haven't even just mentioned that we see the G8 post. So the post that I just mentioned is right there. We are just supposed to navigate to this section as we got a petrol cell 17, the number 3 in here, the 12, and any other showcase as we go to cross. You see the oncoming vehicle. We get into the event space parking place. Don't delay. And they say, well, relax, bro. There's a speed kill. So we just show you what word is here that we didn't even touch on, but just get in that area, we have a word already. Here is what? Signature. So they say look for it, and the signs that the Lord Himself is with you is that nature and the happening. That's the signs that is with you. That's what we leave as a mark, as a name and the manifestation and spirit of the word. Now look at this beautiful place. I want to be on the radio for you to know that you can be in a haste, in a rush, or in a delay, trying to understand things in your own way if there is no spirit involved. You'll see this signature, or look for this nature, look for the nature. That's the nature and truth. The power is not as they are building. Look, the speedometer, and I was just communicating that we use billion meter and trillion meters. Why? The speed. You can stand the number of speed and the coverage for walking and doing this. Here you just have to look at it well. That is what? On just between 380 and then 400 kilometers per hour. Where is it? The km per hour. It means you can travel kilometer per hour on what? The speed limiting. So let's say if it takes 1 hour to drive, so 1 hour to drive, how do you call it? 1 hour to drive a kilometer, or how many hours it takes you to drive a kilometer is what is measured on the speedometer. That tells you if you are driving at maybe 20 kilometers per hour, you have to calculate the time it will take you to reach it. And reducing 20 meters, what do you call it? We want to be doing to change because it's telling me they are taking me toward my tongue again. You know, that tongue is really different because we are doing this. Speedometer is actually another force, is a spirit, as you've been saying in the Bible. All of that, whatever you are showing, the one keeping you watch on the dashboard or the speedometer. The speedometer itself is what? Is a person who is a force, is a creator, is a one of the deities, is one of the spirit force, is one of the angels, whose name is speedometer. So you don't only get to know speedometer when you have to drive. It is what you should have known first, even before getting introduced to what? This action. Now watch carefully. So I told you the PRO and the BRO, all these have a special situation. The orb. When you say this is just an orb. It's an orb. What is an orb? Go look for it. On this same, you have to do that as safety requirement. You have to look for it. Now, look at what we're saying. Let us ask you that a vehicle that has been made, speed calculation will determine how many hours you cover. The kind of speed your vehicle can travel or energy force exerted on that vehicle or engine will determine how many meters you cover or hours you cover. So this, when you abuse the mileage, the speedometer, the kilometer, and the engine force, everything, you are breaking law. If you have to travel 1 kilometer per hour, so it has to be. It means this vehicle, every one key of what this meter reading, 1 or 0.5. Just say, you know, this is calculated from this to this, between this, let's say what? 1, so counting start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. What is the missing number? There's 0 point. So this is 0, 9. And 0 is the same as 1. So in this case, you understand what it says 0. It means that before the vehicle make a move, it is at a 0 state. That 0 state is the obey. That is in the obey, like you are seeing what? The speedometer also has what? O. And who is in the O? There are people, angels, working as teachers. They are in the obey. So when you go out of the range you are given, you are actually not even obeying. You are a different creator. But those who are in the terrain or the orb of this very speedometer, as myself, here stands the greatest professor I see the universe after, and we can testify if indeed you are saying what we're saying at the office. When it has been open, at the office where it has been open only to people who are learning, or people who want to learn, or people who wish to understand. That here is what they say what? Drive smart, drive safe, get licensed. Now, the word license does not approve of your driving in a car. That should keep you on the road. Look at that vehicle. Are you driving it? Do you know what license it takes to drive this? Do you know also what license it takes to drive this? They are in grade. Now look at the grade. And the trailer, do you know what license it requires to drive that? They are in that kilobits. You understand it? They are in grade. So these are range and grade. However, you are not given license until you pass nature's law. You are not given license until you pass nature's law. What is nature's law? The signature. That signature is first of all what you need to do first. It said, do you have a complaint? These are also the complaints. These are all the information statements. This is a mini statement or main statement. And the food. You don't have food reserved. You want to go drive. Why don't you reserve food first? You want to have a car. Why do you want to have a car? Why? Do you have a house? Why do you sleep? This is what safety and requirement and procurement. All the things you need first. You can't just have license. Even the word license, I'm just trying to tell what it means. The what? The license that you are given, they are telling you it's a lie. Sense was already given, and card won't prove the lying sense. So card is also proving just what? You lying that the person who taught you is the one who created what? Maybe what we are using or buying. Already the word what? Lie sense. We are saying what? Lie. To lie. A sense of lie. The word sense. Lie sense. A sense of lie. It means we can do this without driving. We can do this also what? With no driving. We can do this without no what? Such thing as a card. Now what is the license here? This is the license. How to use the machine is the license. However, we don't have the word to describe it as a license. Proof nature. So the signature is the name. So you have to have a signature for driving. You don't need a license. You need a signature for driving. Like you say the wood. Mentors, fresh action. That's a new talk. So fresh action. I see what the special mighty. Having many things lifted. That is a forklift onto this level. That also you need a different thing. So you don't need a license. You need what? A signature. A signature for what? For what? Always obey. Signature for what? Always obey the road or road signs. Avoid distractions. Always wear your what? Seat belt. But sometimes seat belt can kill you, or seat belt can take life out of you, other than being set free. So these are not the measure. The only thing is when nature is involved, the Lord himself is a spirit. So seat belt can save and at the same time take life out of you. In either ways, you will know the cause. When you use a seat belt and you die, they will have a different reason. When you fail to use the seat belt, immediately they'll say because you didn't use seat belt. So all these are the lies. That's what they put in what? Lie things. That if you have known the cause, you would have prevented it from happening. And preventing it from happening is where you know what is right. That's the spirit. The Lord and oracles. That's the oracle test. And that is a real organization. So you need a signature. You don't need a license. So the license is why some people get to drive and go kill somebody in the name of having license. Then they are allowed to drive and send somebody through them to a different place in a trip where they are unknown destination. Is this led by having what? Their license. So the license is what makes you a liar. A liar that once you can drive means you can do whatever on the road even when they are not aware of. Because the system is not virtually recognized to know your whereabouts or excuses. In that case, license indeed is a liar. So you need rather a signature. Look at it. The air will speak on your behalf. That is the archangels and the main situation. So you need signature and not license. Because I told you what they said, to lie that you can drive is the reason you have got to kill, and then they said defending yourself by license. That's wrong. However, if you know nature that the Lord created that same person you killed or that you take life out of, that would have it has shown you that you need not to do that. That is the science and nature. So science and nature that you can't just say you're killing your neighbor when they are doing the right thing. If you are not a judge, you don't have any judgment against your neighbor. That's it. So license is indeed a liar sense. A sense of lie. Where you don't need it. You need what? Signature. That's what you need. So to prove that you have a signature, then let the air prove. Let the angels prove. Let nature itself observe and back you. If not, any other thing they say is an overbit. They will get it. And today we really say, what are we saying? So they said, DVLA, your safety, they are concerned. So wherever you drive, day or night, be it flight in the air or on land under air, under water, you just need a signature. Because on all this, we say, what are you driving on? Nature. You are using nature. So if the one who gave you license is not the creator of the nature, then he has truly given you a liar sense. That's a liar sense. Like I can drive now with no what? I can drive with nobody teaching myself. I can do things with no one teaching. So that's the signature. That's the signature. So that's the signs of nature given. But when you are taught by somebody, and the person says because he taught you, they have to give you a paper or card that is what? Named license. Then indeed that's a liar sense. A sense of a liar. It means you didn't prove the Lord as what? Doing it on your own. That is said, the Spirit will teach you. that you need no man to teach you. So if no man to teach you, it means no man is approved of your work that Spirit teaches, except agreed on. That you can't say we pay money and get license. That's already to say you have a sense of liar. And indeed it's true. So I get to make, the last time we were here, so I won't stand here. I won't stand here. Oh, we've mentioned this. So I have to. You see this danger and the coil, that's a flag. I hope you know that. It has been freshly opened at the basement and the top. And the color is what? Look at it. As beautiful as comparing the two colors. If we had any high resolution system like you're seeing the vehicle, it's what? T-I, whatever, it's already TV. They are showing you. Alright, let's get to this place. We have to just say that, to say, done well. It means what? A well that reserves life. That's the meaning. So to even understand these words, you don't need it for any book anymore. And just to say, I have to go on how many seconds? Let's count. This will show us another thing. So circuit 1 from the 0. So from where I stand is 0. That is for obey. Now begin to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you get to the liar state. The same person with 8 ways. That's the level 12. Now counting 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is what? Point. That's 2 point what? That's 2. That's point what? Point any other number. That's the figure is 2. You see that whatever they have done here is of a number 20, which is the number 2. The driver and the co-driver, or passenger and the what? The vehicle. So driver go with what? Driver and the co-driver. But the passenger gets on board the what? Vehicle. That's the safety of the passenger is in the vehicle, not in the driver. If we transit on the driver and the mate, or the driver and co, they can show you what you don't know because they have used the vehicle for what? Many probably advanced knowledge they have gained. Like the heavens, you see that? That if you were the one there to teach or to guide, you will have to come at the time we are building and creating. So finally they've opened the place to these days that you can see things happening live. What is speaking live happening? Everything is set up roof. The roof, the ceiling, and light reflection 5. 5 at this very point. Look at that. So beautiful. So indeed, if you are the one concerning the Lord's saints and visions, most definitely you have to have it like I climb. So when I climb, we are not seeing what? The base. So we have left the base. What did we do at the base? We learned to do the reserve. What is reserve? That you may get to know what has been what? In stock for knowledge, understanding, and where the new path directs. So in the order of this day, we have had this couple of things working, seeing the heavens showing light, the cloud of the most light. In this, you have no idea than the Lord showing. And a special bird right there, that's a supernatural force. Yes, hi. How's that? What's up? So you see that special bird. That is what? Special power, special honor, special fly in it. So today, a power made like this, just make sure you do report at the right time, at the right place that they may need. If there be a nation built, we have to say it like it's a vision and dream of somebody. So we just got a counting number 20 staircase. That means that you only have the 2 great sons issue working. Yeah, so this is in the supernatural force and energy. That I come to the level here again. We've gone to the very top. This is where I commission my day working. Every other thing you need to know. It is only when it is brought to the light that you can have it and say, the Lord is with us. And we have a special location on S73, which is S1. That is S1. So S1, and we got a 13. 13 also counting in the continuing order of the order, where we go to the level 12. So level 12 continue with what? 13. And we go to the upstairs. Very well. So this is where the DVLA is located. That even if you don't know anywhere, that this part in the tissue, just look at this. This, you can scan it and it will send it to the location. That's exactly what it is. Or light. Light can also show you this. Or you enter the code. You enter this code. GZ space, that is hyphen 017 space, that is hyphen also 9213. Then you get to this place. That's how you can use it. That's your switch and play. Pause, pray, and play and press. So I have to just say that it is given water reserve. Everything will be set up to what we want to say it is. There are other things I won't talk about because it doesn't really concern it. So for you to be here, there the Lord is taking you through. As is danger to understanding this. That when I wear this, so you say this. If you don't have this, don't come up here. Because it takes only consciousness spirit that we are not playing here, we are not joking here. If you claim you are the one who built, then come and teach what has been established here. That the people who also search for this may know what exactly is reserved. This is my complaint. Fingers, look. Fingers, look. And lady right there is beauty, right? And you see the long hair showing. And that's somebody in the light. That we can talk of to see the beauty where the nature that is there look for when virtuously you found the true spirit of reserve. That's why we can say we end the mission broadcast. Thank you very much. That myself in the light who made it. Like you can see that it won't fail when I'm showing beauty. So this wouldn't make myself a different creator if I'm reality and you see the reality or you don't face it. This is where the conversation stops and play. So let's go to the side here and see if we can have what is written here. Maybe. So it is beautiful. I don't have to show you what it is done. It is right here. Thank you.